What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about what am I doing going into 2026 in order to scale my content and personal brand. If you don't know me, who I am, my name is Philip. If you want to know who I am, go visit my YouTube channel, my business YouTube channel. It's going to be linked in the description. It's going to be linked on my channel. I don't really want to introduce myself. I don't give a fuck. This channel is an unscripted channel where I talk about life lessons, business lessons in general, and I have a second business channel where I actually talk about in-depth business strategies and social media that you can use to get more customers for your business using social media. That channel isn't for beginners. It is very much for people who already have something going and they want to accelerate it. So go check it out. In this video, for a disclaimer, for anyone who's already watched this channel, two days ago, I made a video where I break down this topic that I'm going to break down today. But that video got fucked. That video is like 30 minutes long and it fucked up on minute 10. I don't know why, something, exporting issue. And so yesterday, instead of posting video 2, we had to post video 3. So if you go watch the second ever video on this channel and you seem like there's some context missing, that's why. Okay. And in this video, since video 2 got fucked up, this is pretty much video 4 that we're ever recording, but video 3 that's ever going to be posted. So we're one video behind forever now. That's nice. I'm going to be breaking down the topic that I spoke in video 2. I'm going to be talking about it in this video. And that topic is, what am I doing in going into 2026 to ramp up my content and scale my personal brand? If you don't know me, again, I deeply suggest, because I suck at introducing myself. So if you want to learn who I am and what I do, go to my business channel. Everything is going to be there and it's going to be presented much better than I would ever present myself here. But yeah, I run a six-figure agency, multi-six-figure agency. We work with some of the biggest names in the info space. But again, just check out my channel. Anyway, so why am I making this video? I'm making this video because somebody reached out to me on my Instagram and he was like, "Hey, Philip, I love your content on your business channel, but it's too in-depth." He said that he didn't see any video where it goes into like, how do I start posting on social media? There's only like in-depth lessons, which is good, but they don't help me in my situation right now, which is like, I want to start posting on social media and I don't know how to start. So all these lessons that are like in-depth, they don't really relate to my situation. And so this video is going to be for you, Aaron. His name is Aaron. So yeah, in this video, I'll show you everything I'm doing in terms of YouTube, Instagram, second YouTube channel. I'm going to have 2 YouTube channels, Instagram stories, pretty much everything. And how is that going to play out? What's the current bottleneck? All that kind of stuff. So let's start with like, what is the current bottleneck and why do I want to do what I want to do? The current bottleneck is pretty much low amount of attention. So if you go to my Instagram profile, you'll see that I have 30,000 followers. But for the followers that I have, the engagement and attention, it's low as fuck. Why is that? A lot of people assume I bought followers or something. I did not. It is because I originally ran a theme page like 2 years ago or something. And I ran that theme page with millions of views up to 40,000 followers. And then after that, I focused on my agency, focused on my agency. And obviously, I didn't really focus on the account. I stopped posting for like a year. After a year, I start posting a little bit here and there, but then I quit. And then after that, I pretty much very hard without any announcement, I just do a rebrand to a personal brand, which obviously if you go from a theme page where it's like people who follow you for one niche specifically and you rebrand into a personal brand, that's going to blow up. Okay, not in a good way. It's not going to blow up in a good way. It's going to blow up in a really bad way, and that's what happened. So eventually I started getting 200 views, 300 views, 500 views at best, and that would motivate me like a lot. I did a lot of things. I did different types of content. I tried personal content and going back to, kind of the content I was posting before. I started setting up a new page, blah, blah, blah. But it was really demotivating me, and I just kind of stopped posting. I had this limiting belief I had to start a new page and everything. So it's kind of cooked, right? But eventually what happened is through my manual outreach and through my manual networking, I actually built a solid following of a couple hundred people that actually know what I do and they see me as an authority. Not like a full authority, like they don't know me, but like they see me as like somebody credible. And like my friends, people who have heard about me, the people I work with, all that kind of stuff, and some really solidly big names started following me on that account. So it's not like it was still like a super random account. Like I still have like 30,000 fucking Indians sitting on that account. But again, nothing. It's nothing like majorly bad. Okay. But the main thing that was killing that account is just like bad posts, just that hard rebrand, reset, and just pretty much inconsistency, a lot of inconsistency. And so around June is when I wanted to start to like really ramp up my content. And so that's when I kind of started breaking out of the 500 view jail. I started getting like 600, 700, 1,000 view video, which was before it was fucking incredible. And I even got one video which got 2,500 views, which compared to the 500 views before, 200 views before, that was massive, right? But again, inconsistency hit. I was inconsistent from like June, July to like I'd say October, November. That's when I started posting again for like a month, 30 days. And then I was like, okay, I've been posting kind of garbage for like the last 30 days and I was consistent. And by the way, I was getting like 800 to 1,000 views on average, which is pretty good. Sometimes 2,000 views, which is pretty good compared to before. And so, but yeah, I just wanted to like, I was like, okay, I can see that I can stay consistent. Consistency is not the issue. But now I really want to like focus on the actual content, make it more presentable, get an editor, properly edit the videos, and actually like research in like why do I want to make this content. It's not something random, but it's planned out, it's scripted, it has an intention behind it. And that's what I did. I wanted to focus more on quality, not on quantity. And what ended up happened is, I had to put all my money into my agency. I invested all of it into coaching, into payroll, all that kind of stuff. I didn't end up having finances for an editor, and I did what I could. I couldn't hire an editor, so that was a external factor. Even though I could edit the videos myself, but I was lazy and didn't want to do it because relatively you could argue it's a pretty low. It is a low ROI task, so I wouldn't suggest anybody do it. However, I couldn't hire an editor, so I did what I could. I scripted the videos, I filmed them. But what happened is for the next 30 plus days, almost 20 days, 30, almost like 2 months of time, I just sat on those 15 videos. I had them in my SD card. I didn't use them. I didn't use them because my excuse was, I'm going to start posting consistently when I get an editor. And I was just so fed up with outreach, with reaching out to people, them either ignoring me, disrespecting me, not responding properly, coming on calls, not being educated, again, disrespecting me, doing all this shit. And I was just so tired of that. I was like, fuck my excuses, fuck the editor, fuck the finances, fuck everything. I'm just going to start doing the videos myself. I'm going to start editing myself. I'm going to go through it's in trenches. It's not good ROI work, but fuck it. It has to be done. Okay, I would rather do it, start getting consistent, start building my brand, rather than like, avoid doing an ROI task, a low ROI task because of my ego or whatever. Fuck. Okay. So I started posting a lot more consistently, and I haven't missed a single day of upload. Actually, I did. I actually missed one day of upload because like I went to sleep and the night before I forgot to schedule a video. So I just like whenever I woke up, I posted it. But again, other than that, I did not really post a single day of posting after that. And right now we're like posting 2 videos a day and we're getting better results than ever. We're averaging 2,000 views, which is way better than before averaging like 500 views. Way better. Okay, so we went from averaging 500 views, having all these limiting beliefs, all these people telling me my account is dead, I should make a new one, to now averaging 2,000 views. Fucking awesome. The next step is obviously, getting more consistent, hiring an actual editor to go cut these kind of videos for me, which I'm going to go later into the strategy of that. Being actually more intentional with the content so that I attract the good people, not fucking donkeys and turds. So I don't fucking drown my audience and my account in bad people. So that's the kind of the backstory, and pretty much you can tell from that is like consistency, but also getting attention and qualified attention onto my brand is the biggest bottleneck. I think that's the biggest bottleneck for a lot of people. And also it's like, how do I actually create content? So in this video, I'm going to go over some strategies and things that I'm going to be doing with my own personal brand that you can take home and implement it yourself. So what am I doing? Let's go over like the numbers. Let me just drink water. Oh fuck, that was refreshing. Oh my god. When I speak, I get so fucking thirsty. Anyway, so what am I doing? I'm doing number one, the biggest changer, the biggest like game changer is videos like these. I'm filming a video like this. If you go to my first video that I posted on this channel, I explain kind of what am I doing. Like I'm gonna be filming a video like this every single day, and I'm just gonna sit down every single day, talk about whatever topic is on my mind, and I'm just gonna talk about it in front of a camera, whether it's for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I'm just gonna post it on YouTube. Originally, the plan was not to post it on YouTube. The plan was I'm just gonna film them, send them over to my content team, media team. They're gonna cut it out, whatever, post it. Or in this case, I'm gonna cut it out until I can get an editor. But yeah, you can kind of see it's like I'm gonna be filming these videos every single day, every single solitary day. I'm gonna be posting them on YouTube, and then when I post them on YouTube, I'm then gonna cut it out into clips for short form. Gonna post it on short form. So now that's one video in short form, and then I'm gonna film a separate reel for short form and post it again on Instagram. And now that's one video on YouTube every single day, and two very effectively. They don't even take me too much time. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see what I mean. My videos are not edited at all. 2 videos on Instagram barely take me any time. And on my business YouTube channel, which you can also check out, I'm going to be posting 2 times a week on that channel as well. And so I'm going to be posting on my top of funnel channel, the unscripted channel, just these raw talks, life lessons, business lessons. Those are going to be the biggest topics here. I'm never going to go talk about something random. It's always about life lessons and business lessons, but in general, or like life lessons applied to business and all that kind of stuff, right? So I'm going to be posting on that channel every single day, a business channel 2 times a week, and on my Instagram 1 to 2 times, sometimes maybe later in the future, 3 times a day as well. And on Instagram stories, I'm also going to be posting every single day. Now, what am I going to be posting on Instagram stories? For you, it will not be the same thing as I post, but like I will be posting, for example, I'm as of recent starting to wake up at 4 a.m. That's going to be my new routine that I'm sticking to. I'm going to sleep at 9, waking up at 4, and just doing my routine. So I'm going to be documenting that, staying consistent on Instagram stories. I haven't started the documentation process, but I did start waking up at 4. So obviously I spoke about this limiting belief in my first video, but so I'm not going to talk about it here, but I have this limiting belief that people will judge me. So I need some time to get more comfortable, and then I can start posting. Obviously, my goal is to throw myself into it as soon as possible, but you can visit the first video and like you can see me talking about it a lot more. And then, so obviously what I'm also how I'm trying to systemize it is, obviously, because like this much volume for you as a beginner who's just trying to start, it's not going to be sustainable. So how I'm going to minimize it, by the way, you don't need to be a beginner in business. You can just be somebody who's making a good money with ads, but they don't know how to do organic, and you stumble upon this video, for example, and you could still apply this. It's still applying to you. What was I saying, dude? Fuck. But yeah, in terms of how I'm going to systemize it, I'm going to have one core idea every single day, and that one core idea, I'm going to talk about it on all platforms, or as many platforms as possible, and I'm going to distribute it in different ways. So for example, I wake up, I get an idea, and okay, I'm going to talk about it on my story. Then I'm going to talk about it in these videos right here on my unscripted channel. Then if possible, I'm going to try and put that lesson into my business channel. If not, I'm going to come up with something new, whatever, right? On my Instagram Reels, I'm going to talk about that one topic. So boom, one topic, max 2 topics per day. And what that allows me to do is have a systemized approach to all of my content. I sit down in front of a camera knowing what I'm going to talk about, knowing the idea. I don't have to like think about it, and I just have to like come up with the structure and like what am I actually going to be talking about. But that's it. that is a more systematic approach, and it's going to allow me to have less ideation fatigue. A lot of the people, what is stopping them is like overthinking and ideation fatigue. Ideation fatigue, they don't know what the fuck to talk about. They don't know what ideas to talk about. And overthinking is like, oh, if I post this piece of content, is it going to attract the right people? Is it going to perform well? Again, I think that's bullshit. I posted a video yesterday saying like, don't wait on an idea, just post it. I think that's bullshit. You'll never know how an idea performs unless you give it a chance to perform, aka you post it. So don't fucking overthink. Don't have idea fatigue. You can just go see your fucking video that you posted last week that performed decently well. You can repost it. It's not a big deal. It's not like people are going to call you out in a comment, say, oh, you reposted that. They don't even fucking remember, and you're not that important. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. I'm gonna cut this out for. This is such a good clip. Holy shit. Anyway, this is the point. This is the point. I come up with. This is why I film these long form videos. Okay, this is the strategy. I talk in the camera. Yes, I will give you the value on YouTube, but some of these, like I'm filming right now for 16 seconds. Who knows how long I'm filming for? But like I'm filming for 16 seconds, 16 minutes, not seconds, by the way. Sorry, I'm filming for 16 minutes. And I found one very good piece of content that I can go ahead after I film this. I can clip it up and post it on my Instagram. That is your strategy. I already know what I'm clipping up from this video after I finish. I already know what's going on Instagram. I don't have to think about it. Okay? I don't have, because I structured my day like that. Okay? So as you can see, everything I do in my day to day is structured so that I can actually stay consistent with content. I can post consistently. Okay, so that is the point. If you want to go hard in 2026, you need to structure your day. If you want to go hard in 2026 with content, specifically, you need to structure your day around it. Or any habit, if you want to go be consistent with anything, you need to structure your day around it. Your day needs to supplement into that thing that you really want to go hard on. Same with content. Okay, content is literally just a habit. And I hate when people overthink content, because at the end of the day, if you're making content about something, you're probably not going to make content about something that you hate. And if you just keep making content about the stuff that you do, the stuff that you love, you're eventually going to attract the people who are like you. And that's the point. That's the point of a personal brand. We want to attract the people that are like us, that fuck with us, that want to buy from us. Trust me, there are tons of people. And the only thing that is different for those people is whether they have money or not. Literally. The only thing, whether those people that have money or not, but everything else, their personality, their beliefs, their opinions, their values is the same as you, right? And that's what people relate with. They don't relate with how much money you make. They could, but again, they want to relate with you as a person. And that's the point of personal branding. Okay? Spinning some fire right now. But yeah. For you, this might be a lot. Like for you, you might be like, oh, dude, I'm not going to be able to post one single YouTube video every day, 2 videos a week on top of that, 1 to 2 Instagram reels, and a story every single day, like, or multiple stories, 10 stories, however many. Like, that's crazy, right? So, yeah, I know that is hard. And I don't recommend that you actually start doing that much. Now, I recommend that you at least try and sit down every morning and film a YouTube video. Why? Because a lot of people that have never done content, like actually sit down content, even if they're rich. I know I have a lot of rich clients, but when they sit down and record content, it's awful. The words they use, the expressions, the tonality, it's like they're fucking robots. It's like they seem like there's somebody's holding a gun to their head, and they can't express this emotionally. They're afraid of fucking up. They're afraid of expressing they're literally motionless. They're like sitting there like, and then reading off of the script, like, let your hand be fucking motionful is not a word, but like move, be entertaining. Do you see me like moving with my hands during the video, like explaining stuff? Like that's also something that you literally, I can't teach you that. I can't fucking come to your house on your set while you're filming and move your hands for you. That's something you just have to develop. And the best way to develop that is to do it every single day and put it as a priority first thing in the morning. And I do recommend that you do it every single day. aka you film the content every single day, you yap for as long as you can, but you don't post it. That's the key part. You don't post it, obviously, because it's probably not going to perform and you're going to embarrass yourself and you're scared, but like you still do it for practice. It's like a boxer. It's like a boxer, he's not going to fucking film himself, or he doesn't have to, but he's still going to try something new, fuck up, who cares, only his coach saw it, and that's it. So you're practicing the content, and then when you're actually showing up on camera, you're actually filming content, you can actually be ready and much better, right? So, and obviously you can just post one a week, one YouTube video a week, it's pretty good. But again, the higher standard you hold yourself to, because like when you set yourself a goal, you will never actually reach that goal. You will reach a little bit below that goal, or your capability will be a little bit below that goal. And that's what I noticed with myself. If I tell myself I'm going to post 2 videos a week, it's going to be hard. My capability may be 1 video a week easily, but like I would really have to push myself to post that second video. But when I'm out here filming 9 videos a week, and then you come and tell me, yeah, I think you should post 1 video a week. Fucking easy. Compare that to fucking 9 videos. Oh my goodness, so easy. But if I was, setting myself a goal of 1 weekly video, that would be super hard to execute. But because now I have 9 videos, 1 video, what the fuck is that? The standard, so that's why you have to set your standards so much higher. You have to set your standards to like, not reach the standard, but to reach below the standard. Does that make sense? So you're aiming higher to get less. So you're intentionally aiming higher to intentionally get less. So for example, if you're aiming for 100K a month, aim for 1 million a month. That's when you're really going to reach 100K a month, because you're literally lacking 900K. Your capabilities are just like so much more because of how much you're lacking. So just a perspective to share with you. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think there's anything else I could add. But again, you have my Instagram, message me. I do have a setter, but he sends cold outbound. If you send me a message, I'm going to try my best and respond personally. So yeah, feel free to message me. Just say, hey, I come from this video. I really like your help. Can you explain this part? And I'm more than happy to help. This is the point of this channel. Like I'm not pointing you to a website on this channel. I'm pointing you to my business channel. And on my business channel, that's when you can actually learn. That's when you can actually consume value. This is the channel where you just get to know me. All right, which is also part of the strategy, by the way. I have one channel for value where you get to learn from me and get results from me. I have other channels where you're able to actually get to know me. See, I'm smart. Anyway, but yeah, you have my business channel where you can actually like learn from me, and you have my website where you can apply to work with me. If you want. If you don't want, just come to this channel or take the value for free. I don't care. But yeah, if you have any questions, just message me on IG. And by the way, I just want to say this. I can't leave the video without saying this. The reason I'm separating my content, and I'm making a separate business channel and like a raw talk channel, is because I heard, like, that's what I noticed. A lot of the big guys running in the space, TJR, Iman Gadzi, Breskales, all these guys, they have one channel where it's like super general topics for like every single audience in the world, and they have like their own business channel, which is like for a very specific audience. And I think that's because like an algorithm thing, where it's like if you mix 2 things together, then it's like gonna be like YouTube is gonna be like, okay, what the fuck? If you post this video, who do I recommend it to? So it kind of confuses YouTube. But when you have 2 separate channels, it's much easier to get recommended in the algorithm. And again, it's much easier for people to distinct, okay, this is business Philip, this is personal Philip, and they can kind of also connect you as well. So that's kind of the strategy and the reasoning behind it. And it's like kind of like if you come to McDonald's and they give you a fucking, I don't know, they give you a fucking Starbucks. It's like, or sushi. Like, what the fuck? That's not what I came here for. So I think that's like the same analogy applied here. That's what I heard from this YouTube agency guy, Nate. I don't know what's his last name, but yeah. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to quickly say that. I can't, literally, guys, I can't end the video if I feel like I stripped you of some value. I have to give everything. That's how much I love you guys. Either way, thank you for watching. Please make sure that you actually implement this. We only learn when we implement. We don't learn from listening. We learn from extra experience. I don't know if I mentioned this in any of the videos. Maybe I mentioned it in the video that was deleted. My bad. But we only learn when we experience things. Like when you experience some sort of pain from doing something, when you go do that thing again, your mind is gonna like rewind the feeling of the pain in your body, and you're like, I don't want to experience that again. But that's the key word, is to experience. But if you've never done that, action, you never felt that pain on your actual skin, and I tell you, yeah, bro, that pain sucks. Because you don't know that feeling, you're still going to be tempted to try and hurt yourself. You're literally tempting to hurt yourself. That's stupid. But that's what our body does, because you don't have experience. You just have theory. So fuck theory. Watch this video and go film a video. Okay? Go immediately turn on your camera, turn on your phone, say on your story, fuck dude, I just watched this video from Philip. He's fucking insane. I'm just going to implement everything, become fucking successful. Like, action, immediate, whatever it is. Even if you just pick up the phone a minute after you watch this video and you film any kind of content, even if you just say, hey, to my future self, this is day one of documenting my journey. I'm going to stick to this. I'm actually going to start posting content and do that every single day. You don't have to post the videos. You can just let it sit there in gallery. And then when you're like a year into this and you've actually built a personal brand, you can then go to a video that you post, that you put in your gallery a year ago, and be like, holy shit, I actually did this. Because I took that action after watching this video. So action, I can't stress this enough. Action. Go fucking stop watching. Click off. Go take action, okay? And message me if you need any questions. And go watch my business channel if you're serious about this shit, okay? But my business channel is for high-level people. Just want to say that. I don't want fucking retards on my channel. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Yeah.